been telling you this morning about how two Berklee College students won a contest to produce the theme music for the FIFA World Cup here in Boston next year. And now we have a real treat for you. Those students are joining us here in studio. So we're here with Ben Zacharenko and David Lyons. Welcome. Thank you so much both for joining us here this morning.
Thank you very much for having us.
This is really exciting. I'm so excited to talk to you both. So, we've been listening to the music all morning long. It's been really uplifting. It really gets in your head. And I think I heard a little shipping up to Boston there from the Dropkick Murphys. But tell me a little bit about the process for creating this piece of music that you've made.
Yeah, I would say overall, we just really wanted to capture the real feeling of Boston and not just the idea of Dropkick Murphys as an influence, but we really wanted to capture everything. Other amazing artists from Boston like Aerosmith and New Kids on the Block. In terms of sonics, that's something we really wanted to capture.
Yeah, another thing that we want to do is just our experience in Boston. It's a coastal city, and we wanted to capture the feeling of being on the water and experiencing that.
So I'm going to ask you more about that in just a second, but first I want to hear about how this all came about, because I know you're seniors and you're roommates at Berklee, and this was all part of a contest. So tell me what that was like. How did you get involved with this?
Initially, one of our professors told us about this opportunity. It was very mysterious, just something that was going to change our careers. And from there, what happened is we submitted some music for a potential remix competition. We got brought into a conference room and told about the entire process. We got to meet some of the people from FIFA and from the Boston committee, and learn about the entire opportunity. And from then, we decided, since we're roommates and we both got into this opportunity, we were like, let's just work on it together, put both of our best work together, and really represent the city of Boston.
How long did it take you to put this together, and how many other groups or people were you up against in this contest?
Yeah, I think the initial stages had around 7 to 9 other people, and it took us about, I would say, 2 weeks overall to go through all the different stages of the initial selection process overall.
Yeah, 1 week of just general work and then another week of revisions.
Well, it's incredible, and when you think about this piece of music, I mean, it's going to be everywhere. It's going to be during the games and the broadcasts and, the fan experiences. And so what goes through your mind when you realize what a big part of the experience this music is going to be a part of?
I feel like something of this scale is just so unfathomable that it's almost like hard for us to believe right now.
Yeah, it's very surreal. I'm just excited to see what happens.
Same.
So I know you mentioned that you're not necessarily from Massachusetts. We were talking a little bit about that, and so all of us here, as we were listening to this music today, we said this really captures the spirit. So how did you do that? I mean, did you talk to different people from the area, or did you look at different landmarks? I mean, what was part of your creative process with building this music?
Yeah, well, we've both been in Boston now for 4 years, and so we had a real great opportunity to just live in the city and understand how it works and how it represents itself. And then we also got the input from our friends from Boston, also our professors who have lived in Boston for their lives. So just putting together all these shared experiences and all these musical references, and then our experience, and trying to represent the city of Boston the best we can.
And what did people think when they heard that you had won this opportunity, that your music was going to be the music featured in all of this?
Honestly, it was just, I guess, just such a positive feedback, and we really love that from everyone we know. I mean, it makes sense given the huge scale of this event. Just everyone that we know from across the world. We have family, friends from abroad, and everyone knew, and they were all going crazy. So it was really, really awesome.
That's incredible. And what comes next for you? I mean, you're seniors, you're going to be graduating soon. What do you hope to do? Where do you go from here?
Yeah, I'm planning on going into the pop music industry, and I'm heading down to LA probably, as soon as I graduate.
That's exciting. How about you?
For me, I'm doing a lot of different things, but mostly focusing on creating music for media, the stage, and specifically video games. I'm currently going to be working a contract job with Epic Games and other things like that. So really diving down into making this music for media, and also probably going to LA. So, yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, what kind of parting words do you have for anybody who is inspired by what you've done, or maybe people who, can't imagine being able to do something like this, and now you've gone and done it? Do you have any kind of words of inspiration for musical folks?
Yeah, I think it's just opportunities come from anywhere, and you just need to try different things to figure out what you want to do and to see where it takes you.
Yeah. Put yourself in enough opportunities and enough situations where opportunities will come your way, and just say yes, Because that's what happened for us.
Yeah.
David, Ben, you guys are both so talented. Thank you so much for coming in to talk to us. Can't wait to hear more of your piece featured throughout the games. Best of luck to you both in your futures as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, and I remember the Boston 25 is your home for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We'll bring you all of the action right here on your local station.